What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to put the Go camera on my chest, and I'm going to show you what it's like when we go to the Goodwill. I'm going to just kind of walk you through just like what I look for when I'm trying to buy stuff for my eBay business, and just kind of let you know what I'm looking for as we go throughout. I just thought this would be a fun video just to change things up, just to let y'all know what we do whenever we go into a place to try to shop.
We're also shopping not just for reselling, but there's a few, like, does any other parents hate Spirit Week?
You gotta talk louder.
I despise Spirit Week. Despise it. Because I never have any of this crap. Never.
Yeah, like we have Dr. Seuss Week.
Crap.
It's like crazy hat day, crazy dress like what you want to be.
Yeah, dress like what you want to be when you grow up.
Dress rainbow-like.
I mean, it's stuff that we don't have.
Crazy hats.
Yep.
So we're coming to the Goodwill to try to shop for that.
I love Spirits Weeks, but my mom doesn't. I don't know why.
What do you got to say, Ro? What is it, bub?
He's playing
Oh, you got a new
with his little
toy? That's so cool. We got to leave it out here while we go inside, okay?
That's actually my toy.
All right, there's some copyrighted music, and I decided just to go speed this up because this was 33 minutes we were in the store, so we're going to time it out really quick. We stop by the shirts always at first, then we go to the back to see if there's any buggies, because normally they bring out buggies and just park them right here, and if they're full, they usually have quite a bit of good stuff, and people just go back there and just start going through them. Then I always check the electronics and make sure there's nothing. Here I found a pair of headphones for my son. I think those are going to be really good. Then this row right here normally has tons of toys put into bags and also different just items that are smaller, just shoved into bags. And sometimes you can find $50, $60 worth in each bag. And I found cameras in these things before that go for $50. And there's 30 other more items in there, So always check that. And then I go to the kitchenware. Normally the kitchen stuff is pretty good. This is where I found my biggest item, where I found a cast iron skillet for $325 that was on sale for $10 at this place. This right here, I didn't know what it was, but I feel like it could be an expensive part, but there was no marks on it, so I had to put it back. Then I went and put these headphones in the buggy with my wife because I got tired of carrying them around and wanted to make sure she thought they were good. Put them in the buggy. Then I decided to check out the bag, see if there's anything good over here. My son was yelling for me, so I had to go back and talk to him, and he found the camera. Wanted to touch it really bad, so we left. Then I always check the shoes. I love finding shoes at this Goodwill. This Goodwill normally has tons of good new shoes. I've been looking for a Scrabble game ever since I made the video the other day. This right here was pretty cool. It was a Stormtrooper boot that was like a basket thing. I don't know. It had some stains on it. I put it back, but if it's still there tomorrow or the next time I go to Goodwill, I might pick that up because that was just kind of cool, and I think it'd be good for my son's room. I couldn't find any comps on it. As you can see, I'm looking it up here on eBay, and I could not find anything on it. Then I just kind of double check the toys and different things. This aisle right here normally has some random stuff on it, but you can find some good stuff. I once found a $150 pair of headphones that was for a swimmer in this little pile of stuff here. So there's some good stuff to be found. Then I had a couple of workers kind of following me, so I decided to take the camera off my chest for a minute. Then my daughter wanted to help finding a hat for Crazy Hat Day, so we looked through the hats. There wasn't much. So we kind of just left those behind. She wanted to see if there was a hat in the toys. We couldn't find anything, but we kind of just walk around and check out the whole store after we go to our hot spots just to see if there's anything that we missed. I always check the pants, the shirts, and different things to see if there's anything good. I try to find things that are a $20 profit. So if I can make 20 bucks off of it, I'll pick it up for sure. And if it's got great comps, I'll pick it up no matter what the price is, as long as there's a little meat on the bone. Because if it's going to sell quick, I'm going to pick it up. Tonight, the shirts were just nothing good. It was a lot of older stuff, a lot of beat-up stuff. You could definitely tell they'd been picked through. A lot of the good things were gone. So it was, like I said, it was a Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday crowd normally wipes them out pretty well. And then I decided just to check the Christmas stuff, just see if there's anything good there. Nothing popped up. So now I'm going to go find my wife and see if we can get out of here. I decided to check the DVDs to see if there was any games. There normally never are, but I always try to check it out because they push us up against the wall, and sometimes they hide the good ones up against the wall so that they can get their family members to come in and pick it up. This is Raiden telling me some jokes from this joke book, and it was not a good joke book. She was very disappointed in the jokes. Couple little play sets, different things like that might go on Facebook Marketplace, but I just try not to deal with Facebook Marketplace anymore. It's just a pain, and people never show up, and then you just end up sitting in parking lots for hours. I'd rather just ship it out and call it a night. Went through the clothes just to see if there was anything, and we have shoe racks on top of the clothes, so I was kind of checking those out as I went through. Nothing much to find. Then my daughter asked me if I could help her find some scrubs because she's wanting to dress up as a veterinarian for career day. This week is Spirit Week at school, so we decided to look around, see if we can't find something. This little camera is really cool. You can just magnetize it to anything, and it magnetized to the rail there, so we could like film ourselves looking through all this stuff. So I was super excited about that. Definitely trying to get a feel for this camera. I think it's going to be really helpful as we go through. Trying to find her some pants. Couldn't find any, so put it back on my chest mount. It's really, really a nifty camera. Then I found the hat for Crazy Hat Day. This hat right here was just great. Little captain's hat, really neat looking hat. So she really liked that, so we picked it up. And my son, after he saw it, would not put it down and kept on saying, "Aye, aye, Captain," and saluting. I didn't get any video of that, but it was adorable. Then I just kind of go through just to see if there's anything else, see if there's any big things. I really liked this mirror thing here. It was $24 though. I feel like if it was a little cheaper, I'd probably pick that up and tried it on Facebook Marketplace, but I feel like you could only get 100 out of it, and I feel like it was a little bit too much work for $24 start out. Yeah, it's a good profit, but I really don't like dealing with Facebook Marketplace. And at this point, I have found absolutely nothing worth anything. So I finally go to the Gary V method and check the mugs. There's nothing there either. But you always double check yourself because you never know what you're going to find. And I almost picked up a couple of baseball pants right there because baseball season's about to start. And those were pretty clean pants, but one of them had a hole in the knee, so I just decided to leave it. It wasn't worth picking up one without getting the other because I could sell them. They were both the same size. So I decided to go look at the shirts and nothing. So then I go to the back and check this aisle again. There was absolutely nothing anywhere. So I just start opening up stuff, hoping for the best. And that's whenever you get desperate, sometimes you can really start to find some good stuff. Because I really just wanted to pull something for you guys. And here is where I found the rock tumbler. I saw it earlier, but I just didn't realize what it was until I saw handy tumbler on it. And then I decided to look it up, and the comps were going for about $20 sold. 25, and that was brand new, so I think I can easily get 15 to $20, and this thing was only $3, so I had to pick it up. Trying to find Holly. She was talking about the Chacos that she found, and they're really clean. As you can see, the bottoms look practically brand new, like they'd never been walked on, so we were super excited about those. We couldn't find a size on them, but I think she can look it up and do a measurement and figure out exactly what size it is. Found this shoe, really liked it, but I could not find any comps for it, so I don't know what it goes for. If anybody knows, just let me know. But yeah, like I said, there's not a ton of stuff today because they had been picked through. All the good stuff was gone, you could tell. And I was just hoping to stumble across something and never did after finding those two things. There was a Mickey mug, but it was missing the spoon, so I decided to put it back. That goes for about $15, and they wanted 3 for it. So I would have made some good money, but without the spoon, I think it would have been a hard sell and would have just ended up sitting on my shelf for forever. It's a pretty small Goodwill. Yeah, there's my son wearing the hat. I knew I got at least one shot of him wearing it, but that dude would not put that dude would not put the hat down. He loved that thing. And I decided at this point that I had seen all I wanted to see, gave my wife some money so she could buy her stuff, and I checked out and went to the car. All right, so that was actually kind of a bust. It seemed like they were pretty picked through today. It is a Sunday, so they don't restock a ton, but yeah, that was pretty picked through. We found two things. The tumbler looks like it goes for $30, brand new in box, so I could probably get $20 for that, and I paid $3 for it. And the shoes, they're brand new Chacos, so we're probably looking at like $25 for those. So $50 for $10. So not bad, making $40 on a $10 investment. The rock tumbler might set a while, but I think everything else, I think the Chacos will go quick. It's getting to be that warm season, so a lot of people will be after those. Yeah, but that's kind of what it's like. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. We'll be doing this again. I plan on taking a trip to a place in Union City that has the biggest Goodwill that I've ever been to, and I normally always walk out of there spending $300. It's crazy. They got a little bit more expensive stuff, but they have good stuff. So I plan on making a trip down there, and I'll just vlog that as well. Just vlog that whole day. But today was kind of a lazy, lay around the house kind of day. Went and tried the new Frosty from Wendy's. Ray, what did you think about the new Frosty from Wendy's?
I give it a 100.
A 100! So she loved it. It's got a Girl Scout cookie in it, so that was pretty bomb. Yeah, so, yeah, that was pretty much the gist of the day. Hopefully that played out well on camera. A lot of times it's going to be hits, sometimes it's going to be miss. Today, we made $50 on 2 items, and it took us, probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes to find it. But 20 minutes to find $40, not too shabby. So we just went to a gas station to get gas, and Holly pulled these bad boys out. So apparently they just dropped this new Red Bull, and literally went into the gas station to get a Red Bull for tomorrow. And she found these two, so we're going to film a video on these two guys and make another YouTube video out of it. So always be looking whenever you're out and about, because you never know when you can find your next video idea and just be able to make more content. That's what you got to do if you want to do this. You always got to be looking and searching for the next thing and the next thing. So we found something while we were just searching for something else. We're doing a Lonnie video, and I was looking for the watermelon, and I could not find it anywhere, and stumbled across a new Red Bull. So always keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to find.
It's called the Circle of Life.
We watched Lion King last night. All right, Holly, how much did you spend, and what all did you get?
I spent $30. I'm going on a business trip next week, and I've gotten rid of all of my business clothes. So I have to be business casual. So I got a couple of business casual pants, and then for Raina's Spirit Week, we got a hat, and also a scrub top that's got dogs on it because she wants to be a vet when she grows up, and then a pair of earphones that we're hoping will work in this car.
Yeah, Ro tore off. We found both pairs. Do you know that?
Oh.
The other was just sitting right here. I don't know how it came up. He tore the foam that is comfortable, that sits on your ears, off. He just picked it all off one day whenever we thought he had them on. But no, he was just quiet because he was tearing things up, and that makes him happy, and he's quiet whenever he's tearing things up.
And we found my headphones.
Yeah, we found them.
For the 13th time.
But we have another pair that are really soft that I think there's like a plug-in in the back behind, so the third row can listen. I think we can put the headphone jack into that hole, and it should reach him.
I think it will.
So we're going to try it out and see. And it was $1.99, so I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. And it's also nice to have another set at home for her computer.
Yeah.
So
other than her finding some stuff that she needed, it was kind of a fail, but we did make $50 off of. What do you think those Chacos go for? 25?
Those Chacos are really nice. They look brand new.
Yeah, they look. The bottoms look clean, so I'm thinking we can get 30 for them.
At least 30, because I feel like those Chacos, I've looked them up before, at least 50 to 80.
So if we put them on there for 40, we would take a deal for 30. So we're making probably $50 on the things we found today. So not bad.
We've never had a bad deal go on with Chacos. Every time we find them and we sell them, they usually go for really good. So.
Yeah. And it's coming up springtime, so everybody gonna have them toes out. But yeah, like I said, that was kind of I wish there was more stuff in the store to buy. If you saw something that you're like, why didn't you buy that? Let me know and let me give it a timestamp, because there's probably something I missed. I don't know everything yet. Like, I don't know what's really good.
Couldn't find a comp on was that Nike bag, but it looked like it had some damage to it.
I found that Nike bag at the end, and it looked like
a mark on it.
Yeah, but they wanted $10 for it, so I wasn't sure about it. If it was $5, I'd probably take it for a gamble, because I can for sure make 10 on that. But I think I'd be breaking even on that bag with the damage it had. I think I can get $10 for it on eBay, and then I would probably lose. So, yep, that's all we're going to do for today. I'm going to take y'all to Paris, Tennessee. Or, sorry, I'm going to take y'all to Union City. I'm going to take y'all to Union City.
That's my favorite Goodwill.
It's the biggest Goodwill I've ever seen in my life, and they've always got good stuff. We don't walk out of there without spending $200. So, we're going to take y'all to that one.
We don't need to spend $200.
I got money, honey. We got monies. We got to spend money to make money, Holly.
I hate that phrase.
It's so true.
I despise that phrase.
We got to go to Walmart, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here, and I will see you tomorrow.